I'm Alicia from the blog homemadehomestead.com. So spring is in the air here in Ohio, and that means gardening season is just right around the corner for us. So as we prepare our land and our gardening beds for the new season, I thought I'd show you our favorite way to garden. It involves no tilling, no pesticides, and permaculture practices. Can you guess what style of gardening we prefer? It's called Back to Eden. The Back to Eden gardening method is a no-till style of gardening. For years, my family practiced the standard routine of tilling the garden each year. That was until my mom discovered Paul's regenerative organic gardening method. And now no longer do we have to spend hours upon hours of tilling the soil and fertilizing and weeding. Instead, you use a thick layer of mulch as a cover for the soil. If you were to walk out into a forest, you would find trees, bushes, and plant life thriving without man watering, tilling, or fertilizing the ground. Look closer and you will see years of decomposed twigs, branches, and leaves. So transfer this same idea to your own garden. By adding a thick layer of mulch to your garden, your soil is protected and retains more moisture. Over time, the mulch or wood chips will decay, creating a rich, nutrient-dense soil. Starting a Back to Eden garden is pretty straightforward, but it does take a lot of time and work up front. First, you'll want to select a garden space. You can start in a current garden plot you already have on your property, or directly in a grassy spot in your lawn. Next, you'll want to lay down a covering. Using builder's paper or uncoated cardboard boxes, cover the ground in your chosen garden space. Cover with at least 2 to 3 layers of that paper. The purpose of having paper on your garden or cardboard is to suffocate any difficult weeds. Now it's time to add some compost. If you have access to a lot of compost, it'll give your garden a huge head start. When we started our garden, we did not have a source for this, so we just went ahead and covered our garden with paper and then mulch. 2 to 3 inches of compost is great. Finally, add a thick layer of wood chips or mulch, about 4 inches deep. Make sure you get wood from a trusted source that hasn't been created from dyed or treated wood. We get our wood chips from a local yard waste service. To plant a seed or a seedling or even one of those small plants that you get from a greenhouse, pull back the mulch until you hit the soil. Add the plant directly into the soil, then fill it in with some dirt and cover the base with mulch. If you are planting a seed or a seedling, we've discovered adding a piece of PVC pipe into the soil with the seed in the center helps to prevent the mulch from covering or suffocating the plant while it is still really little. Once the plant gets larger, simply pull the wood chips back and pop the PVC pipe out. Here is what our gardens looked like last year using the Back to Eden garden method. To start your own Back to Eden garden and to learn all the benefits of this type of gardening, plus where to get wood chips, click on the link in the description box to read the blog post that corresponds with this video. There you will discover the tips and tricks we learned about gardening over the last several years. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week.